ESPN has announced that Shams Charania will be the new Senior NBA Insider, replacing the legendary Adrian Wojnarowski after many, I think, what was it, like 7 or 8 years at the company, and after obviously many years of him in the industry. Obviously, we didn't know at first who was going to get the job. Obviously, Shams was a highly sought-after commodity in the industry. They also have 2 insiders at ESPN right now, Jeff Passan for baseball, Adam Schefter for football. Chris Haynes was also a shout. And for some weird reason, Jake Fisher was mentioned. I don't know why, but I think it was just because he was the only other journalist that had his contract up with his company. So I don't know what his plans are from here. But yeah, they've gone with Shams. Yesterday morning, I believe, or it was either yesterday or 2 days ago, there was rumors that they were in advanced talks. They called it at the 5-yard line of getting a deal done, and then about literally an hour later, an announcement came up. So yeah, they had Woj on SportsCenter later on in the day. Shams texted him apparently after he announced his retirement, and he told Shams, "I hope he has a fulfilling and as rewarding of a career as I have." So clearly there is no beef between them, or at least not anymore. Contrary to popular belief, these two probably respect the hell out of each other. And now he's passed on the torch, following in the footsteps and everything like that. So we'll go over to you first, Antoine. Your thoughts on this decision from ESPN?
I think it was, to be honest, the only decision they had to make. I think the platform that he has, also amongst other content creators like Pat McAfee, Kay Adams, he's always on their shows.
Right.
He's well loved and respected by those guys. And I'm sure Woj was the same way. I think he's going to elevate them a little bit. I don't know as much as Woj, but he's on the younger side. So I think he's going to connect a little bit with an audience that's definitely younger. He's definitely built up a name for himself, starting off with Stadium, and I think he was just at Stadium. I don't remember if he went to another company, but Twitter is where he's at. We remember when he first started coming up with Woj, it was a battle who tweeted it out first. Now there's no battle anymore.
Yeah,
it's gonna be just him and him only. So if he's breaking news or draft picks, it's just gonna be Shams. We're not gonna get Woj Shams going back and forth.
Chris Haynes though.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
He could wind up with either NBC or Amazon easily, and he does the same exact stuff.
That's true. We'll have to wait, a year when they come up. Yeah. And who else? Maybe someone else comes along that does the same thing.
Potentially,
from a smaller company. But right now, the big name was, of course, Shams. I knew from the beginning this was his to take.
Cap. Stop capping, bro. I'm just gonna call out Cap right now. I was the only. Hold on.
Who else did you? Else did you? I said it's Shams or Haynes.
Nah, bro.
And I said it's gonna be.
You said it's probably not gonna be Shams. Both of you guys said that. I was the only one last episode that said it's gonna be Shams, and then you guys said no, it's not. This guy.
Shams said that he wanted to take down ESPN by himself.
Yeah.
That we're going off of that logic. Now it's completely.
Right. You thought it was.
But you said you knew from the beginning.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
What did I say?
You said either Passan or Schefter.
Oh, yeah. I was sold on Passan or Schefter taking that.
I'm going to start calling you out.
Yeah, we got to start having
That's
like
fine,
a counter.
but
crazy cap.
I think the logical one, the logical person was Shams, because you're not giving Shefty and Passan double work. And
they get a lot more money, though.
Exactly, but you need a basketball mind, and Shams is that. I know Passan and Shefty could have bad, but you distracted them from what they really do.
Well, I mean, it depends, because most of the busy times during the NBA season is Passan's off season.
Yeah.
Because if you're talking trade deadline, obviously the draft would be during his season, but like if you're talking about like a majority of what you need to be doing, the trade deadline is probably the most important. And that's where he would shine. Same thing with Schefter too, because I mean like the draft, the trade deadline,
free
the
agency,
offseason, everything. That would have been perfect for him more than Passan, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. But obviously, Shams just starts doing everything at this point. I mean, he's a
young guy.
He was leaking the NFL draft. He's the one that leaked that Biden dropped out of the presidential race.
Wow.
He does everything. He does everything for clicks.
Interesting.
And sometimes he does cross the line, like with the whole Andrew Wiggins situations, like we talked about before. Mm-hmm. But yeah, basically that's essentially.
Would you even label him a sports journalist?
He is a sports journalist, yes.
Because if he's going...
That's the only non-sports thing I've seen him do. But
interesting.
He's just a... I don't even know what to describe Shams and Woj as. They're kind of journalists. They're kind of reporters.
They're in their own
separate genre.
Yeah,
yeah.
They do their own. They're that good, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What are your thoughts on this whole thing, Gio?
I don't know. I mean,
you called it.
Yeah, I did call that.
That's why he's Jesus.
Okay.
Okay, you're canceled, but
that's why.
Pat myself on the back.
You're.
So basically, my thoughts now are. That's a lot of work for Shams, right? Because he's working like full time the whole year now, right?
Well, he does that for Stadium anyways.
Oh, he does, yeah.
So he won't be at Stadium anymore.
But it's still an extra workload, I feel like.
Oh yeah, ESPN has a lot more.
A lot of money.
A lot of travel, a lot of money. Remember, Woj left 20 mil on the table.
Right.
So I can only imagine how much money Shams got.
What do you think, like 30, 40?
Not more, but maybe around.
I'm gonna say
like 25.
I'm gonna say 20.
I'm
say 20 because I think they're gonna pay like Stephen A. more.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Shams was a master negotiator. He was like, "Yeah, bring that up to 25, and I'll take the job."
Maybe.
I think that's what happened. We'll see. And if it happens, Anthony's gonna try to take credit for it. Be like, "I called it the whole time." Da da da. No,
he's like, I knew it from the beginning that this was gonna happen.
I knew.
It's like I had a feeling.
That's a classic, man.
I called it.
He's like that LeBron interview.
Yo,
I called it.
He's like, I knew he was gonna be good. Yeah.
Yeah. When he was 5 years old, driven up the court, I knew he was gonna be in the NBA.
I love it.
He was like, Savannah, this is special. That's you, bro.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, that's my thoughts, man. A lot of work, but he can do it. He's a young guy. He's capable.
He's what, like 30?
Yeah.
He's
fully capable.
He's got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Apparently, Pat McAfee was a big deciding factor, driving factor with this whole thing. Because obviously, before McAfee moved to ESPN, he always would have Shams on the show, and I would always get really like rubbed the wrong way whenever he would have Shams on the show at ESPN, because like that's what Woj is there for, and it just seems a little bit weird. He would have Woj on from time to time, but like now obviously it's changed a lot. So now he's probably going to be on that show on the regular.
Yeah, and he already had Passing on regularly and Shefty.
Right.
And
yeah.
Rap, and yeah.
Just all of them.